Facebook has added a new feature to the groups that allows you to use them for educational purposes. And really, the ultimate goal in this, I think, is that they're going to try to use it to where people can charge for courses, which is not the intention of this group whatsoever. But we can use these units to kind of organize our posts into categories, and it's going to help us to find things a little bit better. So for instance, if we are looking for something on hammocks, you can use the search feature to look for the posts that contain the word hammock, and you can find information on these. And that's all well and good and fine, but maybe your research is a little bit broader than that, and you want to see all the posts that have to do with food, or all the posts that have to do with horse containment. And so what I've done is I've enabled these units, and I've gone ahead and I've categorized all of these posts so that when you click on units, it will take you to the categories. So you can look for everything regarding a shelter, horse containment, sleep systems, saddlebags and packs, water, food, sorry for the cat in the background, how-to topics, trails, campgrounds, gear and tack, first aid, hygiene, clothing, fly and pest control, appliances and alternatives, some checklists, and then we're going to have this section that's just called campfire chat. And those will be kind of like rather off-topic posts where we're just kind of chit-chatting about some things, or maybe just showing our setup. So as an example, let's look at shelter. So if you click on shelter, it's going to present it like it is a basically almost like a syllabus, in the sense that they're in a sequence. And so you can just scroll through these to see all of the different ideas about what people are using for a shelter when they're camping. Or if you click on units and you go to like sleep systems, then it will be everything that has to do with like sleeping bags, hammocks, and so forth. So what I'm hoping is that this is going to allow us to organize this a little bit better and find information a little bit more easily, so that when we have somebody who's a new member, and it's a fast way for them to find things, like for instance, a lot of the groups will tell people, well, just go search through the photos and you'll get a lot of good ideas from that. And that is true. You can click on the photos. You can see a lot of information in these photos, but there's no rhyme or reason to them. And if you're looking for something pretty specific, you know, for instance, kind of looking for easier ways to cook, it makes it a little hard to find it in the photos. And if you just put in something like cooking, then you may not get like what you really wanted was some recipes, and you're like, well, this isn't working, so I'll put recipes in. And again, you're kind of still not, you can somewhat find what you need, but somewhat not. This way you can just go straight to the units. You look for food, click on food, and then all of the posts that have to do with food are going to be in this one section. And you can find things on dehydrated food and freeze-dried items and spices, and some recipes, and it goes into things like we've got a dietitian who posts here sometimes, you know, how to find shelf-stabilized cheese, and how to, you know, some cooking. I think there's some things in here on some Dutch oven cooking. So at any rate, I'm just hoping that this will make the group a little bit more usable for you guys. And so I'm going to post this, and on the post, I'm going to ask you guys to just kind of take a little poll on if you think this is useful or not. Okay, and thanks so much again for a year of participating. It's been fun working with you guys.